Now let's push on to Pushing the Hot Button, where community members speak about what's on their minds.
Hello, welcome to Hot Button. The topic for today, friendship. Obviously, friendship can cover a wide gamut of people. Chance, I tend to have friends who are a lot of different age groups.
Yeah, so do I, and I'm actually quite thankful for all the friends that I have. And I have friends that are like all over the world as well, so it's kind of nice to have that. That way you can make plans, go travel somewhere you've never been before, or even if you've been there but you didn't realize they were there, you can go to their house and hang out there. But it's also nice to have friends that are local as well. That way you don't have to make plans and go travel to different parts of the world and only for like a week and make plans for like a day. And so yeah, it's kind of nice to have friends that are all over the place and here as well. But it's nice to have friends that like are in an age range as well, because I have friends that are younger, older, and the same age as me. So,
speaking of diverse age range, there's you and me, for example. We've developed a friendship. Think about it, Chance. I show up here one day to do a session of Hot Button, and I had no idea who I was going to be paired with, and it was you. And because now we have that in common, we've developed a friendship.
Yeah, you're right. We have developed a friendship through Shaw and Hot Button. That's pretty cool. I actually never thought about it like that.
It's great making friends and all, but what about losing them? Like, I've lost friends. I'm trying to think why. It's not due to a fight. I think more than likely it's because I just didn't get back to them, and then the longer it gets, the harder I find to make contact. What about you? Have you ever had a fight with a friend and then you no longer speak to them?
I haven't had a fight. It's just more lack of contact and stuff. I think my friends are scared to fight with me because I'm in a wheelchair, so I can just run them over or hit the back of their legs and they can be my little speed bump.
They're definitely intimidated by you. Not. Now, the one thing I find really interesting is, you know how sometimes you meet somebody and for whatever reason you have this instant connection. Oh, I so love that. It's like you knew them in another life, although you never met them before.
Yeah, actually, I really like that because I had a friend that I met through a youth group, and we talked once and we kind of clicked through that, but I've seen her like around before, but I never really talked to her. But yeah, it's nice to have a friend that you can click with.
That's great. One of the reasons why I really appreciate when you connect with somebody immediately is because on a day-to-day basis, I tend to be shy and I find it really difficult to approach people. And I'm the type who need people to approach me. So it kind of makes it difficult to make friends. Yet at the same time, I have like lots of friends. I find, however, sometimes when I haven't connected with somebody in a long, long time, it's really, really difficult. And I have to talk myself into either picking up the phone or sending them an email. Yeah. I think one of the reasons is I'm afraid they don't like me anymore. And I fear that rejection.
Yeah, that's like me as well. I'm scared of rejection. When I was younger, I was really, really shy, believe it or not. But now that I'm in my late teens, early 20s, I'm not as shy. I'm able to go out, do whatever I want. I'm more likely now to meet people than I was back then. And speaking of my friend that I had from my youth group, I was really shy when I was talking to her, but like after a few days, we kind of just clicked and stuff, but she kind of moved. So now it's kind of hard to talk to her because we have different time zones.
She's in a different time zone?
Yeah, she moved to England. Believe it or not. And anyway, so we video chatted like a year maybe after she moved, and we just couldn't figure out anything to talk about because that connection that we had from our youth group was gone. So we just kind of went back to Facebook, and I kind of like talking on Facebook better and talking on the phone better because then you don't have to like try to look nice for somebody, or when you're video chatting you can just be yourself, right? And you don't have to try to worry about what other people think of you.
Yeah.
But that's why I like texting as well.
Yeah, I've experienced that. There's a certain awkwardness that develops, right? So, I agree with you, like using some sort of device like texting. I love texting. It just makes it so much simpler. I believe, however, when I grow up, that I'm no longer going to be shy. So that's my dream anyway. I guess when your friend moved away, you lost whatever it was that brought you together in the first place, like whatever that connection was. Do you think that could be it?
Yeah, that probably could be why, because like our youth group was like the only thing that we had to talk to each other, like, or see each other with. But we also had like hockey games and stuff like that too when the Chilliwack Bruins were here, but now they're the Chilliwack Chiefs. So yeah, And it's kind of nice to ask where she lives and ask how she likes it there, but it's always the same answer. But how about you guys at home? Do you guys have the same friends that you've had for a while, or have you guys had fights or arguments that you're not able to be friends with them anymore? Let us know on our Facebook and Twitter pages. And we hope you enjoyed this episode of Hot Button, and we shall see you on the next one.